So I'm actually doing another video. It has definitely been like at least a week. Sales have been so sporadically up and down. I have just been printing off a label or two at a time and dropping them off, you know. I haven't had a chunk, and even now it's still just a very small chunk. It's like 7 items or something. So I'm one of those people being affected with slower sales right now, which I've been wondering what's gonna be happening with sales. Summer comes along. In case you're curious, summer is coming along so well where I live that it snowed the other day. It snowed the other day, and it knocked out our electricity all morning long. So I couldn't get any work done that morning. That sucked. And like I said, sales have been sporadic and even more fun. Another reason I've just been quickly printing up and sending off real quickly is because a few days ago I discovered that eBay had glitched and dropped like 130 of my listings. So I've been doing inventory to find which listings are now gone and been putting them in piles to get them back in the queue to be relisted. So fun times with that, let me tell you. First item, cute little jumper dress. Apparently it was a pattern from the 50s. 50s retro. Super cute. So, yeah. And I've been trying to escape the day-to-day grind and to watch some content creators or whatnot. And I managed to grab one of my favorite, almost sort of favorite content creators when it comes to K-pop reactions. Because if you can't tell, I be a BTS fan. Yes, I am. So he does a like meme watching live thing, you know, funny meme thing, and thought I was going to escape, you know, reality for a little while and watch a bunch of memes, but he's apparently hit that phase of life where he wants to make a difference, and so now he's wanting to stop reacting to certain K-pop groups because their label is supposedly supporting war. And I'm just like, that kid does not have a business-oriented mind. There is no K-pop label out there supporting one side of the war, of any of the wars, because there are multiples right now. No K-pop label out there is supporting one side of a war. Like, from a business perspective, that just does not make any sense. That would be alienating half of your fan base. Your fan base are your customers. You're not going to make a political statement like that and get rid of half of your customers. That's just ridiculous. But he's on that kick. So I started watching that and suddenly started to have to deal with that. I don't know what that name is. Abad? ABAD? Sorry, this is definitely a name and that I'm just very much not accustomed to. And my vision wants to be very blurry because it is still morning. So yeah, it's been very interesting listening. I wasn't really listening to that. I kind of opted out pretty quickly because, like I said, I wasn't in the mood to deal with reality at that point. So, got a little bit of that. Oh, I don't have a super business-oriented mind, but I've got a little bit more of a business-oriented mind. And I'm older. I'm middle-aged. So I'm very aware of what we do when we're younger. And I get it. I've been there. You think that if, you know, your favorite group or your favorite celebrity, if they just speak out on what you believe in, that it would make a change. And I get it. I've been there. I was a kid once too. And when you're young, it makes sense. And it seems like it should make sense. But when you get older, you realize that it doesn't work that way. And that doesn't change things. And, yeah. I mean, yeah, we all want things to change for the better, but everybody's views of what is better is different. Utopia is not a constant among everybody. This is going out to Sandra. Sometimes I wish I could just explain to young people. Bug pattern. Really cute. I didn't show the other pattern. The other pattern was a nightgown. Nightgown patterns sell pretty good, by the way. So if you're like an everything seller and you come across like old school nightgowns, like just kind of look into them because people are looking for those things. I'm trying to find my washi tape. I'm looking everywhere but where the washi tape is. So yeah, I wish I could explain to young people what does and doesn't work. Because man, we think that those things should work. And it makes sense that they should work. And they don't work. And sometimes, unfortunately, you just have to experience it to understand why it doesn't work. It's also amazing that people are pulling the whole aspect of capitalism as we are dealing with in the world today out of things. Because, yeah, people aren't going to support certain things because they're concerned with making money, and supporting certain things decreases their chances of making money. So why people think that certain companies are supporting things when they're obviously not, just by common sense of understanding that most companies out there want money, and these things do not bring them money. This is going out to Jody. So yeah, I eventually left that live and decided on a little bit of Doctor Who instead. That is definitely an escape. So, watched a little bit of Doctor Who. I am in the middle of Matt Smith, the 11th Doctor, for any of you Doctor Who fans out there. One of my favorite Doctors, for sure. And I absolutely love the Amy Rory companion duo. Like, definitely one of my favorites. One of my other favorite Doctor companion duos is the 12th Doctor and Bill. I absolutely loved that one. I don't know why. I thought they were great. And honestly, when she came along, I was super happy because I was getting kind of sick of Clara. Which, I know people love Clara, but I was getting kind of sick of her at the end. Let's see, this is going out to Teresa. Forgot to show you that last one again. That was a cross-stitch pattern by Paula Vaughn. It was called Aunt Bertie's Porch. I think I've sold that exact same pattern like 3 times now. This is another cross-stitch pattern. This is Bent Creek. Reminders of Love. Bent Creek is a fairly decent cross-stitch brand with some pretty decently cute patterns. Oh, that's not going to fit in there, is that? That is just like one portion of just a little tiny bit too wide. I don't think I put a sticker on the... Did I put one of these on the last one? I don't remember. I haven't put one on this one yet. So anyways, guess we'll go with the bigger bag. So yeah, a little bit of Doctor Who. I'm just like I said, long week. I'm very much in need of an escape from reality. Holy crap. And I still have some more inventory to go. I did the inventory that was easiest to do, quickest, because I could go in under a SKU number and look through all of them and see what ones were there and what ones weren't there. But now I'm down to things that I'm going to have to go in and look at the SKUs. Not look at the SKUs, but look at the items separately. And I really haven't listed that much. I didn't get any new listings up yesterday, so that was really, really kind of sucky. This is going out to Jennifer. I am tired today. I think last night I probably had to take a like ZzzQuil because my mind was just not wanting to shut off. And yeah, those of you that have the brains where they don't shut off very well and you have a hard time sleeping and stuff like that, you know what I mean. If you're one of those people that has always just laid your head on a pillow and fallen asleep, be thankful for how lucky you are, because it most definitely is not fun when you're stuck. You know, stuck in this cycle of just this mind that just keeps running, that doesn't, like I said, shut down really. This is going out to Freddie. This is the last one, people. I haven't shown you half of these. I'm sorry. It's a girl's, like, a fancier dress thing. So, last one, people. It's the last one. Like I said, this doesn't have as many and is definitely going to be shorter today. And that's okay. I didn't have too much to talk about. I mean, I could have sat there and complained the entire time about eBay losing 130 of my listings. I actually got on eBay support for like 2 hours in the chat trying to see if we could recover them. And that guy, apparently the only thing he knew how to do was to type in one of the listings that was missing. And I'm like, dude, because they were scheduled listings. They were scheduled 3 weeks ago. I'm not going to remember any of the titles to those listings. Heck, I not only didn't remember any of the titles, the ones that I found that weren't on there anymore, I don't even remember the product, period, several of them. I'm like, I have this pattern? Cool. So anyways, and this is going out to Vinny. Okay, let's get the rest of these orders done. Reusable shopping bags. Yeah. I don't know what I was talking about before I stopped filming and, you know, said goodbye, and then discovered I was going to have more things to put on this, more orders to put on this specific video. So, not completely sure what I was talking about. So, well, we're definitely not going to finish that thought. As for anything of any interest or new that has happened in a very short time, well, nothing really. I'm tired. Still very much. I need to get to listing. I have not done that as much as I need to, with things being a little wonky, and things are still got other things that have to get done as well, so I might be doing listing more this evening than anything else. This item is going out to Peggy. here we have just a cute little dress, fairly easy. This would have been probably from the 70s. Still very cute. I think it looks like it's probably raglan. Yeah, definitely raglan sleeve. No offense, but this is a dress, but look at that. That looks like that would be a comfortable nightgown. Just saying. Just saying. So, yeah. Sales, though. I've had a few more sales, but they have been horrid over the past past couple weeks, but the past week especially, it has been really, really bad. So it's nice to have gotten a small cluster together of actual orders, thankfully. But, oh, I got something. FedEx, oh my gosh. I was supposed to get something like 4 days ago from FedEx, but I live in a rural area, and if you are used to FedEx and UPS in rural areas, they just sometimes, some days, just decide not to deliver. They either short on manpower, they don't want to drive in the rain, I don't know. They have a extra sized load, so they put people doing that rather than going out to the rural areas, which means that for the next week, any other boxes I have coming in will be coming in 4 days behind schedule. This is going out to Kimberly. So yeah, FedEx in rural areas, super, super fun. And then, of course, I'm in a state in which we have, even more so, I'm going to give them a little bit of a break. Not too much of a break, because I know that where they come from is not, they are not affected by this, but we do have a bridge out near where I live, and this is causing a lot of things to be rerouted. Now, they don't come from that direction, so it shouldn't affect too much, but I know that they are being affected by it, like, as a whole. So I will give them a little bit of leeway with that. However, I do know that my packages were ready to come, ready to come to town like 4 days ago, and they've been sitting around, not going anywhere for 4 days. And they literally just haven't been coming to town and dropping off packages. I didn't show you that. That was an apron, by the way. It kind of had a retro vibe to it. Really cute. Definitely really cute. So, I got a couple orders coming in. I've got some more fabric coming in. I've hit a point where I'm banning myself from fabric. This is going to Megan. But as soon as I am finished with inventory stuff, I've done a couple little things on some sewing stuff, and I've been recording it. And as soon as I get the inventory finished and stuff like that, I'll just go into it headstrong. And I should actually have a sewing video coming out, so that'll be cool. This is pants and a little cardigan jacket thing with a cascading shawl. Kind of cute, kind of cute. And, I've mostly just done the sewing stuff sporadically here and there as just an escape from everything going on, because it is exhausting when you're suddenly flung into inventory of a few thousand items that I hadn't really prepared to do inventory at that point in time. But, sales are slower, so that helps, I guess. Not really. It makes you feel grumpy about it, is what it does. Because, you're not making any money. And this is going out to Linda. Okay. Now, this is the last one. So, repeat buyer. They get a sticker. get stickers. Etsy was a little bit better last week. Sold a few more items than usual. Trying not to... There we go. I don't think this will fit in a smaller envelope, so I'm just going to put this in a bigger envelope. So, yeah. It's still not enough to cover my usual weekly funds from eBay, which are probably going to be about half of what they've been, what they usually are weekly, so that's a bummer. That's a bummer. And again, you know, haven't listed as much recently, in part because I've been doing inventory. So, I cannot figure out how to get the screen to not go black every 2 seconds. And this is going out to Christine. Okay, we have this one, dress and jumpsuit. Kind of cute. I like this waistline detail. It gives you kind of the empire waist with the wide waistband. The can't ever remember what that's really called. It's got a specific name. I need to look that up. That way I can be using that term in my in the listing so that people can search for it, because a lot of people like that design element. So, you know, I've been buying some other stuff besides patterns just because I've been having such a hard time getting patterns recently, and I do have a few more than normal to actually list because, you know, I lost 130 listings. So that's okay, but I have bought other things, and in one of the like lots of just a bunch of craft stuff I bought, it had a sewing ham in it. Now it's a big one, like it's a good size one. I've got a little one. It's like a good size one, and it's like solid, hard. The one I have is a little bit squishy, which definitely isn't, you know, top of the line for sure. Given what I paid for it, it wasn't going to be. So I'm debating whether to keep the larger one or not. This is going out to Lisa. Okay, and here we got kids' cute dress or tunic, raglan sleeve, like just adorable, adorable. Anywho, yeah. So it's just like, I don't sew probably as much as I would like, but I'm trying to get into sewing more again and just wanting to learn new things with sewing. So I'm debating keeping that because it's just much better quality. And if I get into sewing enough, then I'm going to want that. And, you know, that's a nice one for, you know, super cheap. I would have paid a few bucks a piece for the items in the lot, you know. And if I go ahead and sell it, I would be, you know, good money right now. But that means down the line I'd have to find and buy, either somehow source an old one again. And this one is actually new, like it has its original package and everything. This is going out to Laura. Here we got going on old school, 80s, 90s probably, mid-90s. Definitely style. Definitely easy though, and there's still like some classicness about this style, you know. You can dress it up a little bit more, nowadays popular by, say, adding a belt or something like that, you know. And it's got your basic like pencil skirts and stuff, so it's still just like a really good pattern to have. Somebody new what they were looking for when they came across it, for sure. So, yeah. Been debating on whether to keep that ham or not. The sewing ham. It's a sewing ham. Let's keep that in mind. It's so funny. It's because there's like, what do they call it? They're all called like things that are like related to food, basically. Like, I think one of them's called a sausage roll, sewing ham. They just all seem to be related to food. Somebody was hungry when they came up with those names. So yeah, just like, I think I need to look into the like the sell-through rate and selling costs and stuff of a ham like that, of a sewing ham like that, because that would help me a little bit more with that sort of decision. And next we have a basic skirt. We've got little, darts in it. Definitely super cute, couple different lengths. You can get a little more, pencil fitted, or you can flare out a little bit more little A-line. But easy pattern. People are definitely looking for easier patterns right now, I've noticed. So I've definitely been putting easy in the features a lot when the patterns are easy. I'm not going to put that on a complex pattern. That would be a bad idea. I don't know if this will fit in this smaller one. New looks sometimes don't fit in these smaller packages. Ooh. Yeah, that doesn't want to slide in. Darn it. It just looks so much better when it comes in the smaller package because it fits in the package better. You can see this one's got a little bit of overlap, So it just looks better when it comes in the smaller package. And I'd like to get these packages more of the size of the McCall's patterns, but they don't really come in the McCall's pattern size. They're still just a little bit too big. So, I mean, I suppose I could get some more custom sized ones, but that would cost me way too much for sure. And this is going out to Charlotte. Turns out, still not ending. That is most definitely a story. I had the video mostly edited, and I went out to get the screenshots showing the sales. And when I did so, I saw a bunch of old photos and videos and stuff, and I was like, oh, I need to get rid of those. Yeah, guess what I deleted? So I can recover the old clips, but I can't recover the editing. So since I've got like 7 more orders, we're gonna add those on too. So yeah, you made it this far, congratulations. Got these 2 going out. It's just a bit of a mixture of, dresses, jumpsuits, tunics, shirt tops, shorts, pants, just a nice little mix of everything. I don't know if it'll fit in here. The lighting might be a little bit awkward right now because it is night, and usually I film this in the morning. Yeah, it doesn't fit. It doesn't surprise me. So, yeah. And that was unfortunately very aggravating for me. I am not having a good day today. As you can tell from previous things, I'm just not having a good week. And, that stuff happens, of course. This is going out to Alicia. I think I was supposed to pronounce it Alicia, not the nice little S sound that I put on it. Here we've got pants and skirt, and then we got a caftan. Caftans sell real good. Keep an eye out. And then here we've got a little cape. What do they call it? Yeah, they call it a cape. Very simple, easy. If I can remember, I'll put a picture in. This is one of them that I did a kind of try doing this with the pattern instead sort of deal. And we'll see. I don't know if that did anything to sell it, but figured I'd show it off. So, yeah. We already are well aware that it's been a bit of a week, and of course it just, you know, all the things keep happening. And I know I was previously talking about, you know, going to a YouTube channel that I used to enjoy watching, and he just kind of went a little bit over. It usually doesn't make that noise. Anywho. And that was this, not me, in case you're curious. I got skills. I ain't got those skills. But, yeah. He's kind of went over the edge a little bit. It's very conspiracy theory-ish. Next one. I think I've sold this pattern before, but cute pattern. Love, love, love tucks. Love pin tucks. So, yeah. He just, like, I don't know, very conspiracy theory-ish, you know. The government is doing all this stuff to us, and, you know, we're being brainwashed, I guess. Yeah. That's basically what he was saying. We're being brainwashed by the government. Government's hiding all this stuff from us, and I mean, if you're somebody that believes in that, you know, go you. But it's not my thing. I have to have a little bit more proof of things. So I did have to just make the choice to just full on leave his channel, which sucks. He was a good kid. This is going out to Kaylee. Kelly, people. It's Kelly. One of them days. Okay. Here we got cute little tops and cargo pants. Well, spring, summer. Doing the spring, summer thing. I keep trying to reach up to get my washi tape. So, yeah, and it just, it really sucks. Like, I was kind of putting up with him, you know. It's like a lot of us go through that phase when we're young, but I was just realizing that he was, you know, if I went and watched my BTS stuff, it made me think about it. And it wasn't like it made me think about, you know, the cause that he's standing up for. It made me think about how annoying it was that he was going off into La La Land with all the conspiracy theory crap. And I just realized that I just couldn't handle watching any of his stuff. This is going out to Kimberly. So, add in the whole editing fiasco I just had. Capsule wardrobe. Looks like cute comfy pants though. Pretty comfy skirt. And then this jacket has got a little bit of like shaping, and that's really cute. So, yeah. Editing gone bad. Editing mistake. what it was. It was an editing mistake. I deleted the footage. Like I said, I'm able to get the footage back. I'm just not able to get any of the editing back, so have to re-edit it since I'm re-editing it. And I've got all these orders instead of doing a separate one, which is what I was planning on. I was getting one uploaded tonight and then probably mixing two of them together tomorrow or something like that. Anywho, not able to do that, obviously. So I just added these few on with that. But it's just, you know, well, at least the editing, I wasn't finding a whole lot of stuff I needed to fix in the previous two. I've already coughed, and then I'm going to have to cut out in this one. So this is going out to Laura. Okay. Repeat fire. We're going a little Y2K here, people. Super cute. Definitely was this one, like almost every single day somebody had been looking at this pattern, you know, and offers were sent basically every single day. And like today, somebody actually accepted the offer, so yay for that. And it's definitely one of the better priced patterns. It's a, you know, like $15 patterns, so gots to be thankful for that. Sales are still a bit more sporadic, and like I had originally anticipated, you know, what would have been for you a few minutes ago, my payout was about half of what it's been, so that's a little bit rough. And this is going out to Nina. And hopefully this will actually be the last one. We got baby jumpers. So cute. So cute. My niece. Oh my gosh. End of this month. My niece. Turning 3. 3 already. Holy crap. How do you people have kids? My nieces and nephews are like growing up fast. And I'm like bummed by it. How do you guys handle your kids doing that? Like, I think I'd be struggling if I had kids of my own. I really do. Well, I'm struggling. For some odd reason, I just did not want to. It's got some static cleaning going on, I guess. And thank you sticker. And this is going out to Teresa. So hopefully this time, this is actually the end. Hopefully this time, I will not be deleting the goodbye.